According to the latest study from the Chinese Ministry of Finance and the State Council, China has raised 800 million people out of poverty over the last 40 years. Or, to look at it another way, the Chinese Communist Party was keeping 800 million people in poverty until 1981, then slowly started releasing them. But having released the Chinese people from poverty, the party started building prisons instead. First, it went for the democracy activists. Then it went for the Qigong practitioners. Then it went for the Christians and the Muslims. The party never stopped going for the Tibetans. Then, at the beginning of its 5th decade of poverty reduction, the party started locking people in their own homes under the veil of coronavirus protections. Today, it seems the party has run out of people to lock up. It has turned all of China into the world's largest prison camp. It is not a coincidence that as poverty has declined, repression has increased. Everyone said in the 1980s that economic liberalization would bring demands for political reform, and everyone was right. The demands are there, and they are increasing. The Communist Party has had to turn to ever more sophisticated and ever more widespread means of repression in order to maintain its monopoly on power. The result is that just as 800 million people have been released from poverty, 800 million people have been imprisoned in a totalitarian system from which the only escape is emigration. And just like the Soviet Union before it, China is now desperately trying to prevent the emigration of its freedom-loving citizens. China's coronavirus restrictions have become the new Berlin Wall. And so today, on International Human Rights Day, I call on you, I call on our political representatives. My message is, tell Mr. Xi Jinping, tell Mr. Xi, tear down that wall.